Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Nick and in today's video we are finally decorating my Animal Crossing campsite. Now one thing about campsites, they're supposed to look like a campsite, if that makes sense. And my theme Springcore doesn't really throw off any like spring campsite. Spring and campsite don't really go well together. So, yeah, but before we get started, I did make some little adjustments off camera. I made this little area behind Kit's house because it was empty. Little empty areas that it would waste a video. And in this area, I actually think this area is really, really cool. I love the fountain, I love all the different flowers, and if it fills the space, I don't like any empty space, on my island. Here is the campsite. I have done a little bit of work to it. The fountain in the corner, I knew that I was gonna forget to put that somewhere because I think it fits there so nicely, and I like it. I just knew I was gonna forget. Anyway, I need a bridge because also I feel like my villagers are secluded on my, by my resident services because I have the river with, like, the things that you have to jump onto to go to resident services, but the villagers can't jump on those, and I feel like there needs to be a bridge so they can actually, like, walk from resident services to, like, the neighborhood, and, like, the campsite and all these places. So I needed to put down a bridge, had to pay it off, so yeah. Throughout this video you may see some like ideas that like I placed down and I'm like, I don't really like it. You're gonna see that, but it's because I really didn't have an idea, and I was like, this is such a small area that I'm working with, and it didn't feel like a small area after I started working on it, if that makes sense at all. Anyway, here I am starting. I knew in like this little corner I wanted a picnic blanket. Originally I wanted it a little bit bigger, but limited space, and I like don't want to like mess with the waterscaping at all, so I just left it at that. And I knew I wanted to use some of these floor seats. However, I did time travel to order one, but I later found out that I had two in my inventory, even though I had already checked my inventory before I ordered them. So, yeah, that's the ordered one. I had all of these items, because like, I kept all of these items that I wanted to use for the campsite just in my inventory. And I wanted to use them, and I wanted to use them because they were like, they looked like they would work for a campsite. I guarantee you half of them I didn't even use. One of them were these leaf stools. I don't know where I found them, but I customized two of them to be yellow, and then two of them are green. I thought they would fit really well, and they're like more Springcore than like a normal chair would be. And then I put this like little leaf campfire in the middle to make it more campsite-y. I don't see Springcore and like a campsite. Those two don't go well together. And like a Springcore campsite, like all the items aren't for like typically used as campsite stuff aren't really Springcore, if that makes sense. So like I just had to use what I had, and if it's not Springcore, it's okay. But I think the path, flowers, and some of the items make up for it, and it's okay. I also really wanted to use a lot of fencing. I didn't really get to use as much fencing as I wanted to, but that's okay. I used a few hedges and like a few of the country fencing, but that's about it. That lawnmower is going to get removed eventually, because I didn't like the placement of the tree, and it felt like it was just weird, and I really don't know. It just didn't come out. It didn't look like something I'd want it to be. So it just looked wonky, if that makes sense. So I got rid of the tree, and I put another tree on the other side by the little rock pond and by the campsite sign. And there was just like 2 areas of open space. I had no clue what to do with these spaces. I had literally no clue. And I kind of just threw stuff in places to see if it worked. And some of them did work. Some of them did not work though. So that's okay. And then I decided to just make another seating area because I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I just made another seating area. So there's 3 seating areas in the campsite. Yeah. And any like other like open areas, I just threw flowers. Just throw the flowers everywhere. It's fine. It wasn't the original plan, but it works. And I love the flowers that are like on the like path, like they're like on the border of the path, and I think that's really cool. I also did like little things off camera because I'm like, I was like so over this build, and I just wanted to just like be done with it. I didn't want to record anything. I don't know why it was such a stressful build. It was something. If you guys remember my last campsite video, I liked that campsite a lot, so, but I mean, I feel like that one was just a lot of items everywhere. Yeah, so anyway, this is how it came out. The spot above the little picnic blanket I did off camera, because I was like, let's do this really fast, and I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I know it's a little short, but yeah, I wanted to get it done because like I kept walking around on my island and it was just so empty. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.